kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. He'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Fights through the tackle. Both these teams showed as they're eager to prove a point. Here they are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end. Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. On the run, it's Galloway. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Second down coming up.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run it here.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle number 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone.
The offense will take over. 1st and 10.
They're going to the air on the first play. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Gets into space at the 50. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Grab near the sticks. It's Tracy.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT is good.
Kick is good. And that ties the game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. He hands it off from the gun. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. It's Smothers. In the clear at the 25.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Rotates the tight end. It's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got fourth down.
Fourth down catch to the right. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's first and goal at the 3. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Nowhere to run up the middle.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense makes their way on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The sure hands. It's Randall. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
On the ground, it's Galloway. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Past the 40. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a quick grab. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
First and goal, handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So play number 7 on this drive is a third down and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Smothered for no gain, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. Putting together a nice drive now with the first down close to midfield. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Breaking tackles and going. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. That pass is caught. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They finally corral him at the 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking right, this one caught.
Boy, as a quarterback, you get down into this area of the field, you love having a big target to be able to throw the football to. Defense is expecting to run. You put the ball up in the air and let the big tight end come down with a touchdown.
set up for the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 97 sets a kickoff.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? That's reeled in. It smothers.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made inside the 10.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Smith. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get it down, but a big play to the 46. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Tackle made after just a short game.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays. Well, it's a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Tackled at the 27-yard line. Second down coming up.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Same tailback, another carry. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. Third down coming up.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Randall. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Running back has it on a screen now. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. Look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
On the play. Brings up second down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw, testing the middle. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Grab near the sticks. It's Tracy. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And now the running back's got it again. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now.
Boy, Chris, this drive looked outstanding until they got into the red zone. Seems like the wheels have come off. Third down and long makes it very tough to execute in the red zone. Now let's see what they come up with here on this fourth down play.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. And the offense trots back out on the field again. And there's the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
A play action, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And they'll kick it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense ready to start this drive. On first and 10, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Here's the second down play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Good throw, complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to throw yet again. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Becomes an important third down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up fourth down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Here comes the handoff. Fighting him off. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And then first down right back to the running game. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Looking for some space. It's Galloway. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
On the play. Brings up second down.
And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop, but it'll be first and 10 now from the 18. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Pass caught, second down now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down.
Coming up, fourth down.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Running out of time in the pocket. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And now the handoff. He's got the first and still going. You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Trying to find room. It's Galloway. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
1st down and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
Boy, I thought the defender was in really good position here. It's kind of working that receiver to the sideline. I didn't think he had enough room to come down with it. Somehow he comes up with a catch and gets a foot down.
The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The PAT stretches the lead to 17-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Play action here on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Randall. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and short. And here's the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Keeping it on the ground here. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Brought down at the 50. Brings up second down.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They get it down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in
getting set to kick the ball off now. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback.